Hi, this is Louie, and welcome to my podcast number one entitled Mental Health and Happiness. So, mental stability and happiness are highly linked. It's almost impossible to have one without the other, and it can be difficult to achieve both when you're facing some form of adversity in life. So, in order to achieve healthy mind, we have to be happy. But what is happiness? How do we cultivate the happiness of people around us? Happiness is really the sum of the sensory pleasure and the absence of pain. That's according to Brett Feldman. And he is describing this kind of happiness that the Europeans are usually having. Like they are define happiness as a hedonism type of happiness. So it's about pleasure. So when you feel pleasure, you become happy, and that's their happiness. But others, like the 18th and 19th centuries, they define happiness by being utilitarian. So utilitarian is a theory in philosophy about right and wrong action. So it says that the morally best action is the one that makes most all overall happiness or utility. So it's the usefulness. So you have to be useful to others to make you feel happy. And then, of course, there are other great traditions in thinking about happiness, and it's uncomfortable to just devote to this limited time of these traditions. So, here in the Philippines, we also focus on how we also give attention on how are we going to make our people mentally healthy by creating Republic Act 11036 last June 20 of 2018. That may be because WHO published their survey on mental health, which according to their Origin of Happiness report, eliminating mental health issues such as depression and anxiety would increase happiness by 20%, whereas eliminating poverty would increase happiness by only 5%. In other words, tackling mental health problems would be four times more effective at increasing happiness than reducing poverty. So, okay na maging mahirap, huwag ka lang malungkot. So, tips to improve our well-being and happiness. Get started. So, let's feel better when we take action. The more that we think about what we haven't done and the longer our to-do list gets, the less motivated we feel. So, purposeful planning is a skill that is developed and nurtured. So, dapat go, go. Laging pag may plano ka, start agad. Build awareness. Your body and mind are connected through your senses. So you can change how you feel about something, but you can control how you respond to the situation and the thoughts that you generate. So number three is create a habit of happiness. So simple habits such as smiling more, remembering things in your life you are thankful for, or sharing accomplishment with friends can make happiness the norm. So help others. People want to get happier but often don't know the best path to do that. You can try helping in a community garden, sign up to be a freshman welcome week volunteer, or simply help a colleague with a task that will lift up your spirit. And remember that success doesn't have to equal stress. Everybody wants to be successful, but if we have the desire to be successful in life, huwag naman yung at the expense of our happiness. Yung tipong drain ka na because of overachieving. Hindi na yun masaya. So, I hope that this podcast will help a lot of us on how to achieve a healthier mind and stay happy.